the arrival of the new song by biker and singer Black Rider featuring Cobhams Asukwo and Waje is already generating some buzz for the positivity around it. Our next story shines a spotlight on the singer who has been preaching the strength of humanity for many years.
Making music and riding motorbikes are the driving passion for Toyin Adebola, renowned for his precise songs and many riding adventures, some being intercontinental. Adebola, who had plied under many aliases, including the Eagle Rider, honed both passion during his growing-up days in a family of 10 in Kano, northwest Nigeria. I'm gonna ride away.
It's a beautiful marriage because both of them are art. People think you just get on the bike and ride. It's art. Simply because riding requires skills, it requires passion. If you don't have those two, you can't be a biker. So it's art. The same thing with music. You don't have skills, you can't have passion. You don't have passion. It never works. So I was born in Kano, in a city where people ride bikes, not necessarily just for transportation, but as a way of life. I've grown up around people who were very wealthy, but who had scooters. They carried their kids to school on scooters, and they had a lot of money. So it's a culture that fathers hand down to their sons, to their grandsons, that kind of thing. If you go to the north of Nigeria, that's the way it is. Here in the West, or in the South, we look at transportation like it's either Okada or dispatch rider or you're a power bike rider. Up in the North where I was born, it's a culture. So I grew up around the culture of motorcycles. So it became part of what I was used to. I carried my younger ones from school with motorcycles that I borrowed from my classmates. Then when I was growing up, I was most of the time alone. I grew up alone. Not alone, I mean, I had younger ones, but I didn't have many friends. It was just my nature. It was later in life I discovered that I got that nature from my mother. So anyway, I liked to be by myself. And what kept me company was TV. When we were back in the days, it was TV, National Geographic magazines, and music. Then it was the oldies, you know, the Luther Vandross, you know, Love Zone, all those kind of things. So I grew up around that, and that became my friend.
Music and riding had taken him to different parts of the world. His latest saw him ride from Lagos through North Africa into Europe, while executing some charitable events along the way.
I think it's good to listen to the news. It's good to watch things on media. It's good. It's helpful. You learn a lot of things. But there's nothing that beats hands-on experience. You know, you can read about how terrible people are. You can hear about how terrible people are just from people hearsay here and there. But you meet them and you find that it's totally different. And they can tell you, oh, this place is good, but you get there and it's not that good. So what I've learned is there's nothing that beats travel in the world, nothing. Because it gives you hands-on experience of humanity, hands-on experience of the life that we live, the cultures, you know, the world that we live in. You know, people can tell you whatever they want to tell you based on their own experiences and their perspectives, but when you experience it, when I'm crossing the borders, you know, when I'm crossing from one country to another, or when I'm crossing from one culture to another, and I experience how people are just naturally people, you know, they are just naturally good. Most people want to help you. People have to go out of their way to be bad a lot of times. It's an eye-opener for me because we're all the same. We just want to live, we want to be happy, we want to live a fulfilled life, we want to meet our needs and stuff like that. And people are just naturally good. So whether you're in Nigeria or in Benin Republic or Togo, Senegal, Mali, wherever you meet, people are naturally, they want to live. You know, they want to be happy, they want to be fruitful. You know, and that's what I've learned in all my travels, that, you know, people are just naturally people.
My head is a machine, my heart is full of dreams, I'm raging like a tiger. My cage is my belief, I live what I believe, I'm a bullfighter.
Now, going by the moniker Black Rider, Adebola releases a self-titled single featuring celebrated producer and singer Cobhams Asukwo and the amazing singer Waje. He hopes with his music he can reach out more in his preaching about humanity.
I'm doing it because I still believe in Niger. Taking it to the world, to every boy and girl, to make the future brighter.
Now, this Black Rider thing, is a passion thing for me. It's something that comes from my heart, like how I see human beings and I want to relate to them. I like to see people becoming the best that they can be. I like to see people becoming good to people. So that's what I campaign with my motorcycle adventures. I didn't want to just ride from point A to point B for the sake of it and just ride. I enjoy riding, but I wanted something more powerful behind it, which is why I started like a movement, so to speak, where I use my motorcycle adventures to show people what it means to be good, what it means to be people. So the music side comes in. Music is powerful. I mean, whether we like it or not, it's a very powerful medium. So I said, let me ride on my skills and the skills of others to showcase my message to the world, spread my message to the world. So that's what the inspiration behind the song.
Touch the sky, then the time to feel on the sky that I chase, cause I'm on the high, cause I'm trying to be one that the world will remember when you wanna fly.
I didn't want to just make a danceable song. I didn't want a song where people just play the song and they're like, we're having fun. Just like you'd go to a club and not caring what the message of the song was. I needed a song that was powerful. I needed a song that was beautiful to listen to. And I needed a song that had a powerful message.